After a man fails to become a god, cultivation purification master, you must stick it with your apprentice to slowly restore your cultivation. Between morality and spirituality, how should he choose? And why is this strange woman? It can also enhance her cultivation. Just now, Jiao accidentally injured Sydney, who wanted to kill the mistress. The one who cries is called the heartbreaker. Jiao asked his wife worriedly if she was hurt anyone. Who knew Sydney made a condition? I'm going to sleep with Master tonight. Watching the disciples fought hurt by himself, Jiao was soft-hearted and had to promise him. But I don't know that Sydney's heart has already blossomed. The next morning, Sydney woke up satisfied. Jiao is also in high spirits, just because his cultivation has broken through again. At this time, Gasong happened to learn from a teacher, purge demon ancestor. Sydney is afraid. Captain Zisong shouted softly, "Don't believe him." Jiao smiled, "If you wish. Come with us for a while. You don't have to be a teacher." Gasong immediately respectfully thanked Jiao. A friendly greeting to the mistress. Sydney always felt that the other person had a feeling of déjà vu. What is your phone battery at this time? Type it on the public screen to see who is as destined as you are. All the way, Gasong always approaches hundreds intentionally or unintentionally. Sydney suddenly interjected the master. Do you think Sang's moves are familiar? The monk was immediately startled when he heard the words. He hurriedly leaned forward and confronted Sydney. Jiao was quarreled by the two. One had and big. In the end, I had to take out the majesty of the master and forcibly call for approval. Before long, Sydney pulled out a gourd out of nowhere. It turns out to be Jiao's favorite Ryuger wine. The strong Ryuger flavor. It made Gasong uncomfortable. Needless to say, he knew that the other party had already guessed his identity. Just when Gasong thought he was about to be exposed, Jiao remembered his snake spirit apprentice picking up flowers. The teacher once promised him to quit Ryuger wine. Forget it. Gasong heard this, can't help but shed a tear. The most worried for the teacher is you few disciples. So I won't suffer again in my life. Jiao's true feelings are revealed. Let both women be moved. This purity once again triggered the fire in Jiao's body. Put it into a state of unconscious cultivation. Sydney sees this, immediately performs a soundproofing stunt. Zihua Yu, you hide your identity. The cultivation base is close to the master. What do you want? Gasong admitted his disguise. But he also pointed out the identity of the other party's demon lord. The two compete secretly. Almost did it. Fortunately, the breakthrough in the urgent shift cultivation base woke up in time. He accidentally stopped the sister-to-sister fight. But he vaguely felt, I seem to have missed some important information just now. Thinking of this, Jiao jumped out of the carriage alone and said he had something to do to put out the fire. Two women want to be together, but he was rejected on the grounds that he was above the toilet, and he did it for no other reason. Jiao must figure out the secret of his cultivation economy. So he needs different women to experiment with. The Huolu is undoubtedly the best experimental site. However, 40 or 50 sisters took turns to fight. She didn't feel anything. Man is helpless. In order to improve the cultivation he has already ordered 99 flower girls. Among them is the enchanting and charming imperial sister. There are cute nymphomaniacs. Exotic blonde. There is also a unique sister who is proficient in massage and back rubbing 72 tricks. But she is not satisfied with so many women. Leave alone. Call me want to be quiet. He doesn't know there is really a person named Jing Jing in the flower house. Still a fox demon with cultivation. So Bai only remembered at this time. It may take a woman with cultivation. Who knows when he took out a gold ingot? Mom said be quiet. Expensive. No. Whatever. The speechless Bai had to take out all the family assets. Only then did they become each other. The competitive opportunity of entering the forest, and when it comes out quietly. Also notice the feathers that were not affected by her charm. You know, she's just pouring a glass of wine into her mouth. It can make all the men in the audience go crazy. More of the mentally weak shed tears. A distinctly white. More able to attract his attention. After returning to the ward, quietly lying on the bed. He still shouted, brother. Be gentle, slave family is afraid of pain. What is your phone battery at this time? Type it on the public screen to see who is as sick as you are. Just when I was in a hurry to verify my idea. Two figures rushed into the house. It was the two female apprentices beside him. Bai was shocked, embarrassing, and quietly looked thoughtfully on the throne. Sydney grumpy. If you come up, you will hit someone, quietly shouted young master with a delicate face. Help me. This provocation made Sydney 3 points more angry. Helpless. I had no choice but to carry my apprentice and leave in a hurry. Who knew that after the two left, Gasong stayed? Just a wave of one hand closed the doors and windows. Then suddenly, he pushed himself towards the other party. Gasong was caught off guard and fell on the bed. How did you get to the demon stronghold? My little young master is worth a turn. Visitor-oriented. Are you going to betray me? It turned out that the two were childhood sweethearts. And Sydney on the other side is crying. Master, if you have any ideas. Sydney is no worse than others. Think of sadness. She started crying again. Several good words of persuasion are called the teacher's thoughts. Verify your idea. Don't have to think about it now. There is no feeling when the two touch. Che bakes young. It seems that not all women can help themselves cultivate. This just happened to be Gasong coming back from work. The two of them sat down awkwardly and selfishly. Seeing that the two women are about to quarrel again, Bai decided to sacrifice himself, share a bed with them tonight. But in exchange for 2 palm prints of the two. Bored, he decided to try to practice alone. Sure enough, one night is not as fast as holding an apprentice for 10 minutes. That night, Gasong Dang is ready to confess his identity with Bai. But it was interrupted by a huge mana fluctuation. Bai didn't have time to react. It was dragged thousands of meters away by the energy division. Master, your strength is indeed far from what it used to be. White, found by Sydney, can't see the slightest panic. He pushed his mana to forcibly break the soul thread. And in an instant, it flashed to the other party. Sydney can't figure it out. Why is the master's realm so low? Bai gave his disciple a brain collapse. To become a teacher is just to walk through the cultivation realm again. Strength is not affected. But in fact, he did his best just now. But randomly he realized, my Sydney has become a demon. The devil is lucky. The other party claims that the monster that caused harm, not his subordinates. After the two returned to the tent, Sango also decided not to hide anymore. I saw him showing the pattern on his back. It was actually the third disciple tribulation, and Bai was puzzled and asked him why he was hiding. Robbery and flowers bowed their heads to their apprentice to embarrass you because I lost the protector. I'm afraid I'll die soon. People were called home to mourn for their father. Unexpectedly, he was poisoned and murdered by his own brother. The purpose is to seize his chest and protect his soul. So far, the young masters of the demon clan have stolen their lives with the flower cultivation less than 10 years. After hearing this, Bai was so angry that white smoke grows all over his body. Looking at the pitiful Zhihu, I can't even see a drop of blood. He said he would definitely help him get everything back. Bai on the other side is even more ready to be destroyed. Ungrateful. The evil language flower of the demon clan hurriedly said that it doesn't have to be like this. After regaining the protection of the soul, you will avenge myself. Seeing that Bai agrees, he hugged each other happily. Sydney quickly separated the two. Let's go quickly. Zhu Yuhua said that she had a teleportation array that could reach her directly. It didn't take long for Sydney to question her angrily. How did you bring us here? What should I do if the master learns badly? Bai just wanted to say that he wouldn't. Next second, the fragrant body fell into his arms. He also called the sun really ruthless. I won't come after I get it. The corresponding image immediately appeared in Sydney's head. When you react, you have to do it. He knew that Jingjing would actually hide behind the understanding Yu Huao and ask for help. It turned out that he was the one who mastered the teleportation array, the person in charge of the demon stronghold. I heard that the other party should also be of the same heart and you were decidedly different. Quietly mocked. So mean. No wonder the master doesn't want you. This sentence will completely snow. Shut up, don't persuade me. I have to teach this stinky fox a lesson today. And Jingjing also did her part to promote the demon power. I saw him dodge the attack of the other party. Then he clung to Sydney's back. Weapons like Landau. What a beautiful figure. Sydney was so frightened that she immediately pulled away, shudder all over. Quietly licked the jade finger. Actually, I'm not interested in your master. Yi, don't like man. The previous guests were just in my fantasy. Sydney was shocked. Do you like jade flowers? I didn't expect Jingjing to admit it and want to work with him. Sydney didn't want to agree, but when the other party promises to engage in seduction, she couldn't help but agree. Boys have their own needs. Hit it off. And the so-called teleportation array is actually under the other party's bed. Bai was the first to be sent in, and the Sydney rain flower followed. Who knew that after the three of them set foot in the demon world, Sydney's demon spirit, the information is too conspicuous for insurance. Both of them brought Hua who could hide their breath. Sister and Flower, the two who had seen it, went to the door alone in a clean manner. But not long, there was a loud bang. In a hurry, Bai rushed towards Chuan Yuhiwa's room. But one step late, the thief broke the window and escaped. The main calamity and flowers also fell into the hands of the other party. In a hurry, pushed the golden cicada secret technique. Unknowingly, the other party captured the apprentice with lightning speed. The assassin wanted to escape, but missed the right road. You know, every disciple is his most precious in verse.